Senator, thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
Good morning. So the White House Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles, said the quiet part out loud in a Vanity Fair interview this week. She said, quote, he, meaning the president, wants to keep on blowing boats up until Maduro cries uncle, and people way smarter than me on that say he will. Wiles' statement appears to contradict the administration's official stance that blowing up boats is about drug interdiction, not regime change. Now, Republicans, for the most part, did not bat an eye. They were pretty much all on board with the idea of ousting Maduro, who is a very bad guy, except for Rand Paul. Listen here.
I'd love to see Maduro gone. What I don't want to see is that we go at the tip of a bayonet and say we're going to spread freedom around the world. It's incredibly expensive. We can't even provide for our own people. We're $2 trillion in the hole. We don't need to be the world's policeman.
So all this is Fox News polls showed this week that 58% of voters are concerned the president is focused on the wrong issues. Foreign policy is at the bottom of that priority list for them. What is your take as we're watching this campaign ramp up?
Well, what this campaign's about in Venezuela is about what the president campaigned on and I campaigned on, which is we have this horrible scourge of drugs in our country. 4,000 Pennsylvanians died last year of fentanyl and opioids, 100,000 nationally. And what the president said during the campaign was he was going to close the border. He was going to declare the cartels narco-terrorist, and he was going to use our military selectively to take them out. And I support that 100%. And there's a lot of precedent for it, by the way. When I was in the 82nd Airborne, as you said, in 1989, we used our military to take out the narco-terrorist capability of Panama. So I'm in support of this. I'm in support of sanctioning the ships to sort of tighten the noose on Maduro. For 6 years, the United States has had a position very much opposed to the Maduro regime in the Western Hemisphere. And as it relates to regime change, listen, we got to be very careful about this. I'm very reluctant to support putting American troops on the ground unless America's interests are very much at risk. And but I think the president's doing the right thing of putting additional pressure on the Venezuelan regime.
Do you think it is in the national interest to continue along this track?
I think it's absolutely in the national interest to continue to take out these narco-terrorist boats. I think it's absolutely in the national interest to continue to pressure Maduro. These are sanctioned boats. This is consistent with international law, and this is the primary source of income for Venezuela. So I think this is consistent with what the president said, consistent with America's interest, and I think we should keep the pressure on.
What do you make of Russia's foreign ministry piping up about this issue?